Hello, good afternoon. Oh, it's the end of the day, I hope. Is it yet? Every day feels different. Sometimes when we arrive here, we feel energetic and ready, raring to go, wanting to stretch and wanting to move. Other days you might arrive here feeling worn out and just needing rest. And you are invited to make this practice your own. And that might be connecting in with yourself and seeing what it might feel like and what would feel like support for you today. Today will involve some twisting on the floor. If you'd prefer to stay seated, you are welcome to sit. If you prefer to stand, that is welcome as well. I will provide some options, always with the understanding that you are able to use your body as your best teacher. So choose a movement or a shape that will work for you and where you want to be today, right now. So you're welcome to begin perhaps by just noticing what it feels like to arrive here today in your body in this moment. You might notice some of the muscles, perhaps those in your face, the forehead maybe noticing your jaw, or maybe your spine. You might notice your own breath and perhaps how your breath moves your body. Maybe there's an expansion. Today I'll offer a short breath practice before movement, and you are welcome to participate. You're also welcome to skip it. It's not for everyone. It'll be 10 breaths, and you are welcome to breathe as normal in your own way. But another way that's an option is, if you'd like, perhaps using your fingers. So 2 fingers on the forehead, the other fingers on each nostril. And you alternate the sides, which nostril you're breathing in. So you breathe in one side, let's say the right side, as the left is restricted, and then you move your fingers so that you breathe out the other side, then you breathe in that side and breathe out. So in through the right, out through the left, in through the left, out through the right. And if you try it and it isn't comfortable, you can decide to abandon that, and it's okay, and try something else. Maybe for 10 breaths or to the count of 10. And you can start on either side. And it doesn't really matter if you are doing it right or there's no right. It's just an opportunity to connect with your nervous system and with yourself. So maybe for 10. maybe 9 more. Perhaps 8 more. Possibly 7 more. Maybe 6. And perhaps 5 more. If you want 4 more. Perhaps 3 more. Maybe 2 more. And if you'd like, 1 more. And if you'd like to add some movement, you are welcome. Of course, it's not required. You can watch without movement. You can lie down, shut your eyes, and breathe. If you would like to add some movement, you might start with a forward fold, perhaps from side to side. Or maybe you're welcome to maybe circle your ankles as you're doing this. You can move your top body forward and back in a continuous movement, or you can be still and pause. Both are opportunities to notice any sensations and where those might arise for you. You might feel it in the back of the leg, perhaps in your back, or in another place. I'll say maybe 4 on one side and then 4 breaths or 4 counts on the other side. So maybe for 4. Perhaps 3 more. Maybe 2 more. And if you'd like, 1 more. Perhaps on the other side for 4. Maybe 3 more. If you want 2 more. And maybe 1 more. So next, I'll be moving to the back body. It's not required. You are welcome to brace yourself with your arms or be seated in a chair or seated, however. You're welcome to practice however you'd like. There's no better or worse way to practice. Today's theme is twisting. And one way to twist can be on your back, where you're guiding your knees from left to right or side to side. You might have your hands out, fingers spread if you'd like, away from your body. Maybe for the count of 5, just taking this as an opportunity to notice how this feels. And just understand that you're never stuck. You're always welcome to adjust. If you try one thing and you feel it's not for you, you can change it to a different movement or shape. If you're seated or standing, you're welcome to find a twist there in those forms or another shape perhaps that feels supportive for you right now. So maybe for 5 breaths or 5 counts. Maybe 4 more. Perhaps 3 more. And maybe 2. If you'd like, 1 more. Next, another possible shape for a twist could be on your back body, and with your arms, you can have them opening in the movement of a twist. And you can have your legs grounded down together, or they could be making a different shape where one leg is lifted or one knee is lifted or both legs are straight out. The goal is not to be able to touch the floor so wide as you're opening and twisting. It's just to notice your range of motion as you're moving, checking in, taking note, and perhaps leading with your shoulder, checking in with that and noticing. Maybe your leg wants to move and twist with your shoulder. That might show you that this is a good place to pause. And it is up to you how much you'd like to move or how far, but pain is never the goal. And so make sure to take care of yourself as you do this, just noticing where sensations arise for you. If anything feels more beneficial and supportive, feeling into that. And you can use one breath synchronized with one opening, one full cycle of opening and closing, or one breath as the arm opens and one breath as it closes. So using 1 or 2 breaths per cycle, completely optional. How fast you'd like to move, what feels good. It's really individual. And so I might do an open and a close, and then I might pause and just noticing what it feels like in that shape to breathe and pause. But you are welcome to move and pause in any ways you'd like. I'll do my best to count as I go, hopefully correctly. But I wouldn't depend on that happening. So I will try. I'll say maybe 4, 6. 6 per side. Maybe 5 more. Perhaps 4 more. Maybe 3 more. Maybe 2 more. And maybe 1 more. You're welcome to roll over for the second side if you'd like. And again, perhaps to the count of 6 or 6 breaths. Maybe noticing if there's a difference between sides, which is normal. So maybe starting with 6. Perhaps 5 more. Maybe 4 more. Maybe 3. Perhaps 2 more. And if you'd like, one more. You're always welcome to continue with that same movement if you'd like. Another possible twist could be with the number 4, but with a twist. So perhaps having your ankle over your knee and then twisting to one side, guiding your knee towards the ground. You can have your hands out as you twist in a T position. And you can guide your top leg and your knee out if you'd like, seeing how that feels. If there's any sensation, perhaps in the top of the leg, maybe in your lower back body or back body. So maybe doing this again for the count of 6 or 6 breaths per side. So maybe for 6. Perhaps 5 more. Maybe 4. And if you want, maybe 3 more. Perhaps 2 more. And if you'd like, 1 more. You're welcome to practice on the other side if and when you feel ready. So again, maybe for 6. And again, offer that you notice the muscles of your forehead, shoulders, jaw, just checking in to see if any tension has built up and an opportunity to release that. So perhaps to the count of 6. Maybe 5 more. Maybe 4 more. Maybe 3 more. Perhaps 2 more. And if you'd like, maybe 1 more. The last 3 minutes of practice, we always rest. This time focusing on yourself can be hard work. So when the work is over, we need rest. You're invited to rest, and rest being whatever feels good to you or what you need right now. We'll do that for 3 minutes, and if you'd like, we can come back and close out the practice together at 4:44. And you might notice again how it feels to be here in your body in this moment. Thank you so much for using your time to come here. I really appreciate each of you. I appreciate your time, your trust, and the opportunity to practice together. Thank you, and I hope to see you again.